What's going on, Tackle Warehouse fans? We are into October. The fall bite should be picking up wherever you're at in the country if you're not sitting up in a deer stand. We just got a few things for you today. We're going to keep it short and sweet. We have a couple fall releases from Berkley. This first one is the new Power Vibe. So this small one, I believe it's 1.5 inch. That's our smallest size. And I believe they go up to 3.5 inches. This is the 3-inch size right here. So this is kind of a hybrid lure. It's soft plastic on the outside, but it does have a hard body and weight system on the inside. So this one, it kind of fishes like a lipless crankbait. It has a tremendous vibration. I've seen some footage of Berkley of this bait in their test tank, and it does have a super hard vibration side to side, just like you would expect from any kind of lipless crank rattle trap style lure. But this one's got a single hook on it, and it's plastic, so has a little bit different look, and it's silent, a little bit different vibration, different sound, but gonna be a killer one for the fall. I mean, with that small size, it go all the way going down to that 1.5 inch. You can use that for panfish or bluegills, crappies, whatever you want, and then all the way up to the bigger sizes you can use for stuff like bass. Really cool lure, interesting to see how it does, especially when you need something just a little bit different for pressured fisheries, but gonna be a killer coming up this time of the year in the fall when you got to downsize and kind of finesse your presentation a little bit. A couple new sizes that are adding to Berkley's lineup as well. To the finisher, so they've now got a finisher 4 and a finisher 10. So 2 different sizes adding to this bait category. So these are kind of like a lipless jerk bait. They sink. They're really designed for FFS fishing, but you can get these down really quick and keep them in the strike zone. So that 4 going to be perfect again for crappie, panfish, stuff like that. But now with this 10 size, it's a 4-inch bait, but it weighs 1 ounce. So I know our buddies over at the ATL warehouse that fish Lanier are going to be fired up about this all chrome version. And it weighs 1 ounce, so they're going to be able to throw it a mile and get to those spotted bass, especially when they're up schooling, and just gives you a little bit more to add to the arsenal there. And like I said, it weighs 1 ounce, so you're going to be able to cast it just an insane distance. The next one is the shallow money badger. So another good one for the fall fishing coming up, especially something like this, a 5 size and that ghost color. Real small, compact profile crankbait. So if you're not familiar with the money badger, it originally came with a deeper bill on it. The body shape, kind of a hybrid style lure, has aggressive body roll. It really hunts side to side and works kind of like an old balsa bait, but ABS plastic, so you can get ghost colors. They've got the flash disc on there to add a little bit of flash. They've got great hooks on them, and adding a rattle in there as well. And then with the shallow version, now you're getting a circuit board bill. So really, targeting that 3 to 6 foot range, depending on what size you go with. But they have these down to, I believe, a 4 size, and then up to a 6.5 or 6 3/4 size as well. So a little bit bigger. You can really dial in the size that you want and the color as well. They've got everything, really good shad colors all the way to craw colors, and just about everything in the middle. A new jig, another one, finesse style here. So from Cumberland Pro Lures, this is the new Randy Blockett finesse jig. So this jig, it's built on a ball head. It's got a hand-tied skirt made out of that super fine cut living rubber that gets tremendous action when it's down there on the bottom and you're not moving it. It moves around. It's gonna be great in cold water. Horizontal line tie. It's got a mustad hook. It's a real small hook, but it's got plenty of power, so you can throw it on 12-pound if you want to throw it out deep. You can throw it into some brush if you want to flip it on like 17 or 20-pound. Make sure you go to Randy Blockett's YouTube page. He does a tremendous job explaining this entire jig, all the trailers he uses, how he dresses it up, kind of what he does with the skirts, how he trims the weed guard. Full rundown on this jig since he designed it. But an awesome jig. Definitely want to have one of these in your arsenal. They've got all the old school, brown, purple, brown, orange, green, orange, black, blue, all the old school rubber colors. So a really cool jig there from Cumberland Pro Lures and Randy Blockett. Big wake bait coming out on the market from Throwback Lures. This is the wake bait, or the Throwback Baits Wake Walker LT. So this is actually a smaller version of their original Wake Walker, but this one is made out of ABS plastic. So it is much more cost effective. I believe they're $49.99, and I believe the the resin versions are like $150. So get a big wake bait profile. You can actually crank this down a foot or two if you really want to reel it fast. But has that big panfish profile. It moves a ton of water. It's got that soft plastic tail, so it gives a great swimming motion. But big wake bait draws some really big strikes. Another one that's going to be a great bait to throw in the fall this time of the year. From Gamakatsu. One of the most deadly baits you can have tied up in the fall and the winter is a drop shot, and Gamakatsu's got a new drop shot hook called the Super Tuned Drop Shot Hook. I don't know if we're going to be able to pick it up on camera because it's so small, but it's kind of a modified version of their original drop shot hook, and the biggest difference is that upturned point on it. So that's made to really increase your hookup ratios and hook landing percentages or fish landing percentages. So just that little bit of turn right there just is a huge difference in how many fish you hook and you're going to land. These ones are also made out of the tournament grade wire, so a thinner wire with the nano coat finish on there, so it's super slick and it's got that gray coating, so less reflective in clear water, and that smaller wire just going to increase your hook penetration as well. They've already made one of the best drop shot hooks on the market, and now this one's even better, so super stoked to try this one out here upcoming this winter time when I'm out there, 4-inch worm and it's 30 degrees outside and you're shaking them on the bottom. All right, from Fishco, this little accessory is called the Wingman. So I'll pull it out of the package just so you can see kind of what it looks like out of the bait. So it's a little plastic piece right here, and we've got them in clear and chrome, and what it's made to do is there's a tool that comes with it. It's made to be inserted into your favorite soft plastic jerkbait, just like this. So this is just a Zoom Fluke or a Zoom Super Fluke, and it goes in, and now it makes it a winged bait. So winged baits are all the craze right now, and a lot of the time, some of your favorite ones they're out of stock all the time. So now you can kind of modify soft plastic jerkbaits and put wings on them if you really want a winged bait. So like I said, they come in clear, so it kind of blends into the bait, and we have chrome, so it'll add a little flash as well. But I mean, there's some times of the year it's really hard to get some of those really popular winged baits, and this is a way you can kind of tinker and play with different sizes of the Wingman with different size baits and see what kind of actions you can get. It's got a hole in the middle as well, so you can actually run your jig hook through the middle of it. So depending on the shank length of your jig head, don't have to worry about it. The hook will fit in there no problem and not impede on your hook set or anything like that. That's going to wrap up today's episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. For more information or to purchase any of these products seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which one of these products you're most excited about.